23-year-old Geena is a former Ariwa College student who is graduating from the Western Australian Academy of Performing Arts whilst performing and touring on the world theatrical stage. Growing up rurally north of Auckland, the idea of singing and dancing in a musical seemed out of reach. Geena's early life consisted of playing in the creek, exploring nearby forests, and running barefoot through empty fields. As she grew, her dreams became ambitions. She took her first acting class aged 9. In 2014, aged 13, she made her professional theatre debut in the national touring production of Annie, performed at the Civic Theatre. She began performing with local theatre societies in the community, receiving several Northern Area Performance Theatre Awards, or NAPTA, nominations for these performances. And by her final year of high school, had been offered a scholarship to perform in New York for the Broadway Dreams New York City Showcase. Shortly before the 2020 COVID pandemic, Geena was cast as the Mary Poppins alternate in the Auckland production of Mary Poppins with G&T Productions. After a postponement, the production finally opened on stage and became one of the first large-scale productions to open while all global theatres were closed. The show gained international recognition, and they headlined as the biggest theatre production in the world, featuring on the BroadwayWorld.com. Hungry to learn more and further hone her craft, Geena pursued tertiary study abroad. Her applications to the National Institute of Drama Arts in Sydney and the Western Australian Academy of Performance Arts, or WAPA, in Perth were successful. At the same time, she was cast in the national touring production of Jersey Boys in New Zealand, leading her to decline the offers to study. A week after Jersey Boys finished touring, she was cast in the national touring production of Madagascar, the musical, followed by 2 other professional contracts on Friends, the parody musical, and Beauty and the Beast, the pantomime. It was during the lockdown that the opportunity came to reapply for WAPA, and in December 2022, Geena received her acceptance call for their Bachelor course for musical theatre. Geena has also starred in productions such as Footloose, Romeo and Juliet, and a featured soloist at the Auckland Coca-Cola Christmas in the Park, to name but a few. Having now toured Australia and New Zealand, she is focusing on studies for graduating, before further striving in her professional endeavours. The AIMES Awards grant funding will help her to graduate and complete her final year at WAPA. The remaining funds will assist while living abroad and pursue greater success. Receiving the North Harbour Club's AIMES Arts Award for 2024 and sponsored by ASB with a cash grant of $15,000, congratulations, Geena Hutton.